Hello, welcome back to Noted. Wanted to take a couple of minutes just to quickly ground you on the Noted interface and kind of the navigation of the tool. So when you come into Noted, you land on Basecamp, and provided you've plugged in your calendar, you'll basically see your calendar events for the day laid out for you. And nothing terribly special there, but what you can do is you obviously see this one tells me who's in the meeting, and I can just jump in and it just immediately creates a note for me and I'm off and running. And we've got a standard template that basically is notes and tasks. Soon you'll be able to kind of create your own templates, but this just kind of jumps me into that. So that's, and if this was an actual meeting on Zoom, I'd be able to join the Zoom from here and do a few other things. Up in the top right, these are updates. So this is leveraging AI. And what we're doing is a couple of things. A, we're telling you if anything changed. So did something change with one of your customers? Did something change with a linear ticket or a Salesforce record that you've given us access to? So we're trying to be those eyes and ears. And if it does change, we'll not only tell you that it's changed, so take a linear ticket, we'll let you know that it changed for what customer, why you should care what that linear ticket was, and then we'll tee up the next step, i.e., send this email to the customer. And then we'll also identify other associated customers that may impact. So, really trying to be kind of that chief of staff for you. We're also, this is behind a feature flag right now, but we're very soon and excited about the ability for you to create your own workflows. So, we're calling this natural language workflow for now. That's not a marketing term, that's my term. But I can literally just say, hey, ping me if I go 5 days without communicating with Logic Monitor. So just very basic things. And then when I wake up, it's going to tell me if any of those have been triggered. So again, really trying to get to that next best action. The next thing we do is we tee up tasks that we think are associated with what you need to get done today. You obviously can create tasks directly here by just creating this, do this, not that. And that's now a task. I could assign it a due date if I want, etc. So there's all your tasks. And then here's just the rest, the kind of associated items for the day. Now that's Basecamp. If I come over here into Pulse, this is the start of our reporting capabilities. And very basic right now, but we're building these out quickly. Soon you'll be able to do things like Kanban boards. So you can look at customers by their sentiment. So which ones are positive, neutral, and negative. You'll be able to look at just a table format so you can see all your customers in one place, etc. Right now, we just give you a very high level kind of activity, sentiment, just the start of those cards. And if I wanted to drill down on one, again, I would click on any one of them and I could kind of go down into more detail on them. What are the key tasks I've got open? And then if I want to, I can drill down on the overview or the health analysis and I can start to share this out. So that's what Pulse is. Think about that as your general reporting capabilities. Everything is, well, everything. And again, I was just on Shippo, so it filtered by that. But I can do a couple things here. First, I can filter this by just a customer or a person, whatever that may be. And then I can also further filter this by if I just want to see my notes or just the emails that I've forwarded again, to put an email into Noted, just forward any of your emails, hello@noted.do. Soon we'll be able to automate that, but it's super simple right now. You can even set up rules for certain customers or people that you want those emails to get into, different events or documents. So again, I can filter by whatever I want. In my case, I'll do notes. If I wanted to pick a date range, I could do a date range, things like that. And I can also sort by last updated or date created. So again, a real easy way for me to get it, in this case, everything that I wanted to see for Shippo. And then again, if I just want to see all of my things, I would just filter this now by everything. This is just all the notes that I've got in Noted. So again, that's what everything is. Activity, these are things that have been shared with me, commented on, etc. But these are the different things from a collaboration perspective. So John Joe shared a note with me, and if I wanted to, I could click on that, and now it'll just send me right into this. So, and this is an overview of our agentic breakout and kind of how we're thinking about agents and what they do for us. So he had shared that, so we can collaborate on it if I wanted to. I could add a comment, this is super helpful. And now John Joe will get an activity notice that I've commented on his note. So again, that's what activity is. This is about collaboration going back and forth. We'll also recommend things for you here. It's recommending that I connect my Microsoft Outlook because we're testing that, etc. So that's what activity is. And then apps, again, These are the applications that right now, and this will just be a growing and growing list of things that we connect to. And Nelly, we'll talk about that coming soon. That's behind a feature flag right now. We're playing around with that, but super excited. That's the natural language workflow. So again, that's the kind of lay of the land, the navigation of Noted. And obviously, here's all the tags, and we talked about that in the last one. I've created folders for mine. You'll see yours down here in the recents. And then again, you just drag these up into the pinned area. And then if you want, you can create folders around them. Let us know questions. Keep the feedback coming. Thanks again.